Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Hello, primary 5. Today it's the second session. We will make a revision to be ready for the next year. Okay. Our revision today is talking about area and perimeter. Okay. First, we must know the difference between area and perimeter for any shape. Okay. If I have this shape, where is the area and where is the perimeter? Okay. Area, it's all space inside any shape, okay? But area means the space inside the shape, okay? يبقى inside the shape it's called area, okay? But perimeter, it's about the outline around the shape, okay? يبقى perimeter, it's the outside line, and the area it's the space inside any shape, okay? For any shape, if I have this shape, where is the area? Area means the space inside the shape. Perimeter means the outlines over this shape. Okay, so the difference between area and perimeter. We have studied more shapes, famous shapes, and its perimeter and area. The first shape we have learned it's a square. To know the area or the perimeter of a square, I must know the properties of the square. Square is what? It's a polygon, have 1, 2, 3, 4, have 4 sides, all sides equal in length. So if I have this side equal 5 centimeters, then all sides also equal 5 centimeters. So if I want from you to describe the square, you will tell me that square have 4 sides, all equal in length, okay? And each angle equal 90 degrees. Two opposites are perpendicular, okay? But each angle equal 90 degrees. A square has 4 sides and 4 angles. All sides equal in length, and all angles are right angle, okay? This is square, okay? And I know that the line segment between any two not adjacent vertices are called diagonal, okay? So for every square, I have side and diagonal, okay? This is the side and this is the diagonal, okay? Okay. If I want to know the perimeter of the square, we know before that perimeter is the outline, okay? I can sum the all sides, okay? The side is 5 and the another 5, then I will plus 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5. So I have 4 sides. The answer here will be 20 centimeters. And remember that perimeter are sides, so the unit is the unit of length, okay? Okay, then I can solve that perimeter 5 repeated 4 times, it's repeated addition, so I can write it as 4 multiply 5. 5 is the length of the side. I can denote it by L or denote it by S. So the perimeter of any square, it is the side length multiplied 4. Okay, the perimeter for any square, it's the side length multiply 4. Okay, don't forget this. Okay, so perimeter it's 4 multiply side length. Okay, so what's the area of the square? The area of the square, I said it's all spaces inside. Area, so our unit, it's unit of area, it's unit of length square. Okay, I can get the area of square by 2 methods. We have learned it before, okay? The first one, area of the square according to its side length. I have side length and I have diagonal. If I get the area using side length, then the area is side length multiply itself. How? If I have the side length equal 5, then my area equal 5 multiply itself means 5 multiply 5. So 5 multiply 5 equals 25. 25 what? Centimeter square. So the big difference between perimeter and area. Perimeter, it's a length. To consider a length because it's all length A outside. But area, it means space. Space for the unit of the area, it must be a square. Okay? Okay, then the perimeter of a square is side length multiplied 4 or 4 multiplied side length. The area of a square is side length multiplied itself. I can write it the number multiplied by the same number to get the area. Okay? This area according to the side length. But if in any problem you don't get me or don't tell me what the side length, he told to me that the diagonal equal 4. Okay, or here diagonal equal 6. Okay, I can get my area. Yes. Okay, so the area, if he tell me the diagonal, I have a new law. Okay, a new law is a half multiply diagonal multiply itself. So if he tell me the side length, I get the side length multiply itself. Okay, direct. Okay, but if he tell me the diagonal length, then I get the area by multiply half multiply diagonal multiply itself. If I have diagonal 6 centimeters, then the answer will be half. Don't forget half. Half multiply 6 multiply itself, then another 6. Okay, we can solve this exercise or this problem without using the calculator by multiplying each two numbers together. Okay, 1/2 multiply 6, I can simplify as we studied in the last session. Okay, 2 is a denominator and 6 numerator. Then 2 divided 2 equal 1, 6 divided 2 equals 3, and I can also set that half of 6 equals 3. Half of any number means divided by 2. Give us 3 multiply 6 equal 18. And don't forget our units, that area unit equals centimeter square or meter square. In next session, inshallah, we will talking about units of area and perimeter and time. So all units, okay, and how to convert between them. So we studied square, we know about its perimeter and its area when I get the side length and its area according to its diameter. Okay, the first shape was a square. We will take the second shape, it's the rectangle, and we will learn about its perimeter and its shape. If I have rectangle, then first we must know the properties of the rectangle. The rectangle have also 4 side lengths, but not equal. Each two opposite sides are equal, okay, and also parallel. Okay, each opposite sides are equal in length. If this side equal 5 centimeters, then the opposite side also equal 5 centimeters. This is also 5 centimeters. No, if this side equal 5 centimeters, so it's be a square. Okay, but here I have a different side length, 3 centimeters. Then the opposite side is 3 centimeters. We also called about the greatest side, its length. So the greatest side in the rectangle called length, and the smallest side called width. Okay, I have length and width. If a rectangle has length and width, length is the greatest side, width is the smallest side. Okay, okay. To get the perimeter, perimeter means the outline or the sum of the of all sides. I have here 5 and 3 and 5 and 3. Each 5 repeated twice and 3 repeated twice. So I can write it as 5 plus 3 all multiply 2. So the law of perimeter is 2 multiply length plus width. For any rectangle, if he tell me the width and the length, I can plus it, plus the width and the length, and then I will multiply it by 2. Okay, so I get the perimeter. The area of the square of the rectangle area is very easy. I get the length and multiply it by the width. So the area of any rectangle is L multiply W, length plus width. Length multiply width. In this example, my area equal 5 multiply 3, so the answer will be 5 centimeters. I know that rectangle also have a diagonal, and the two diagonals are equal in length. But I can't use the diagonal to get the area. Okay, the area of the rectangle, its length multiplied width. So we have learned about square and rectangle. Okay, the third shape we were talking about is the rhombus. Okay, rhombus is like square, but its angle not equal to 90 degrees. It's not right angle. Okay, rhombus I can draw it as like and as here. Okay, the two are rhombus. If I told to you that all sides equal in length, so rhombus all sides equal in length, but it's not a right angle. Okay, that's the difference between rhombus and square. Okay, if I want to get the perimeter of the rhombus, it's equal to the perimeter of any square, because perimeter means the addition or the sum of all sides. Okay, I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 4 sides, and all sides equal in length. So the perimeter of rhombus is 4 multiply side length. Okay, as a square, rhombus have a diagonal, but in rhombus, the two diagonal not equal in length. Square have two diagonal equal in length. Okay, but the two diagonals of rhombus not equal in length. I have a great diagonal and small diagonal. I have D1 and D2. Okay, so if I get the area of the rhombus is equal half multiply D1 multiply D2, and all the way. If I have the diagonal, I have half. Okay, if a half, I got it in the law of the area when I use the diagonals. Okay, but the diagonal in your rhombus is half multiply diagonal 1 multiply diagonal 2. Okay, okay. The next shape is the parallelogram. Parallelogram, I can get the area by two shapes. Perimeter, I must know that it's like rectangle. I must know the length of all sides. Okay, then the perimeter, I will add the all sides, and I can also 2 plus this side plus this side to multiply the addition of two adjacent sides. Okay, the area of the parallelogram. I can get it from two methods. The first one, I can use for the rectangle, I can use the height. Okay, it's side length, I call it base. Okay, يبقى any side in the parallelogram, I can call it as a base. Okay, and the corresponding line or the corresponding straight line, I can call it the height. So the height must be perpendicular on its base. Okay, this is height and this is base. So the area here is the h multiply d, or height multiply base. Okay, but the area of the parallelogram is height multiply base, or base multiply height, and the height must be perpendicular on the base, this side of the parallelogram. Okay, okay. This is the parallelogram. I have also the triangle. The triangle, I have 3 types of triangle according to its length. Isosceles triangle. Triangle, I have 3 types of triangle according to its length. I have isosceles triangle and equilateral triangle and scalene triangle. Let's remember together, scalene triangle means I have a different sides in length. Okay, isosceles, if I have 2 sides equal in length. The equilateral triangle has 3 sides, or the 3 are equal in length. Okay, for any triangle, I want to get the perimeter of any triangle, the addition or the sum of the 3 sides. Okay, if it's scaling or isosceles, equilateral, perimeter, all the way to the sum of a outside line. Okay. For area of rectangle, of triangle, it's like the area of parallelogram. Okay, but this triangle is small, smaller than the parallelogram. So in triangle, I have half multiply base multiply the height. Where is the base? As we said in the parallelogram, base can be any side in the triangle. So I can choose the side to be my base. Then where is the height? Height must be perpendicular on its base. I can't use this. It's a height. No, it doesn't a height. Okay. This doesn't a height. Height must be perpendicular. So base, then its height. Okay. The area of any triangle is half multiply base multiply and height. Okay. The last shape we have learned is the circle. The difference between circle and any shapes, in any other shapes, then circle not sharp. Circle is the curve. Okay. When I draw circle, I want the compasses, and circle is considered a closed curve. I can't length the line because it's curved. I can't use my ruler. Okay. So I need a new tool to get the length of the outline. Okay. Outline of the circle is called perimeter. Okay. But in the circle, because it's curved, I don't denote it by perimeter. I will call it circumference. Okay. So perimeter of the circle is called circumference. Okay. But if he asked me about the circumference, he asked me about the perimeter. So if I know the length of this curve, I will get the circumference. Okay. But how I can get the length? I can't use my ruler to get the length. Okay. But I have a rule, and I want circumference equal. For any circle, I have approximation value. Okay. It will appear with me if I have any circle. It's called pi. And we know pi is a ratio for equal 22/7 or equal 3.14. It's called pi. Okay. It's called pi. So for any circle, if you asked me about perimeter, and no, we called it circumference. Any circle, if I have circumference and the area, we will study it in primary steps, inshallah. Okay, and I have ball. Circle, I have ball. Circle, I have ball. Okay, and what? Circle, if you have a side length, no. Have a diagonal, no. Circle, the most important thing is the center. Okay, for any circle, I have a center. And we have studied that any line segment between any point on the circle and boxes on the center, I can call it diameter. Okay, so for any circle, I have a center of the circle and I have diameter. Diameter must boxes on the circle, on the center of the circle. If I have line segment between each point on the circle and not boxes on the center, I can't call it diameter. It's a chord. Okay, so diameter is the greatest chord and the longest chord in our circle. Okay, I have diameter and I call the half of distance of the diameter from the center, and in each point on the circle, I call this distance as radius. Okay, so for any circle, I have a diameter and radius. Okay, and I know that diameter equal to from radius. Okay, to get the circumference, it's pi multiply d. Okay, my circumference for any circle is pi multiply d. If you tell me the diameter of any circle, I will get the circumference. Okay, he must give me the radius, not diameter. So I can replace the diameter by 2r. Okay, I can set the circumference equal to by r or equal by d, because diameter equal to radius. Next year, inshallah, we will study about the area of the circle. Okay, now we have finished our revision. I hope you remember all the notes we have studied. and I see you inshallah in the next session. Okay, bye.